When I was working in the dealerships, oftentimes I would have customers come in who just had a caliper installed or a lift motor installed or a windshield installed or something that needed to be reprogrammed but could only be reprogrammed by the dealership. So these other shops were able to replace the component, but they couldn't complete the repair because they didn't have what they needed to actually program these components that frankly shouldn't need programming. Now, you guys know I'm a dealership guy. Most of my experience comes from dealerships. So when I'm on podcasts, when I'm making content, I'm talking from a dealership perspective. I love the dealerships. I think they can do wonderful things for their customers. I think most dealerships are good. But I also support the Repair Act. If you don't know what the Repair Act is, it's legislation that essentially states that the manufacturers have to provide the information that is needed to repair vehicles to independent shop owners and mechanics. What this means is every shop, regardless of if they're manufacturer certified or not, can work on your vehicle. That's not the case right now, and that's why this Repair Act needs to happen. Most automotive repair shops that are independent are highly fragmented. They're a single mom and pop shop. They're a small business, and I like supporting small businesses. So the Repair Act is something that's very important and needs to go through legislation. You might be thinking, but Chris, you're a dealership guy, are you not? The answer is yes, I am a dealership guy, and I think that if this legislation gets approved and that these independent shops can start doing everything to a vehicle that a dealership can do, it's only going to force the dealerships to get better. There's a reason why we don't like monopolies in the United States, and the reason we don't like monopolies is because if one organization holds the entire market, they can do whatever they want because they have no competition to work against. You see, if dealerships have good competition to work against, like independent shops that can do everything they can do and potentially better, that makes the dealerships have to improve their game. Now, we know we have really bad turnover in dealerships. It's about 49% annual turnover of all dealership employees. That's staggering and crazy. We also know we have a shortage of 800,000 roughly technicians across the United States. A lot of them are in dealerships. We heard from the Ford CEO himself that Ford's dealing with this. That tells me that dealerships have things they can be working on. And that's not saying independents are perfect. They've got a lot to work on over there. I've seen it on both sides. But the point is, if we level the playing field and everybody can fix anything, that means everybody has to get better because everybody's competing against each other. And I completely support that. Royalty Auto Service, Sherwood and them, they were at both the shows, ASTA and Apex and SEMA, and I completely missed them all the times. I'd love to meet you guys someday. I'm totally sorry I missed you. I've been wanting to meet you guys. You probably have no idea who I am, but your post inspired this post because I've known about the Repair Act and everything, but I haven't been speaking about it, and I'm just adding my voice to it because I am completely in support of this.